Welcome guys to a new YouTube video. In this video we will basically talk about how to use our simple rules to trade indices, US indices, in a very simple way, and how you can consistently look out to extract profits out of the market. Alright, so before starting this video, just leave a like, comment, also if you like this, subscribe, so we know you guys are enjoying these videos and we can continue doing them. All right, so let's get started to the video. How do you really trade indices? So indices are different than trading currencies because there's much more involved to it. All right, so you have to be trading it in a different way than currencies. But they can still be traded with supply and demand rules, but you want to tweak them. Okay, and this is what we want to show you guys here. Of course, this is just the simplest way. Okay, you can get more and more fancy with it once you trade it more and you identify the characteristics on how it moves. Okay, but in this you want to incorporate all the other videos that we have shown and basically tweak the rules to adjust it to eventually indices. All right, so the simplest way that we think you can trade indices is the pullback. Basically, you want to wait for price to form a pullback on an existing move to the upside or downside, and basically try to capitalize on a potential continuation of that move to the upside. Right, so these are two things that you want to look after. Right, so it's very, very important. And also which type of pullback you want to look after, and we will show that here with the simple example that you can see here on the charts. But if you're talking about in US indices, which most of the people try to trade if they are trading indices, you want to maybe look only after long only strategies. All right, of course it may sound a bit harsh, a bit different, but if you backtest it and take a look at it, you can basically take very, very good advantage of it. Okay, of course it doesn't mean that you will be all the time profitable, okay, that you will only make profits, but eventually the profits and losses will even themselves out, and eventually you can come out with a profit. And what you want to do with these US indices, you want to basically look for long only, like I said, because they have been in a very strong bull market, right, for a very long time. So you want to buy the dip, let's say, in this way, but you just don't blindly buy the dip. Okay, so you have to use a few criteria here and there, and basically this will work out till eventually we turn into more of a bearish market. But once you identify that the market is bearish, then you can basically look for the other way around, and then you start capitalizing on the same moves, but simply to the downside. But till then, you want the market to show you very clear signs that we are in a bearish market. Okay, so there are many criteria, maybe 25% down, 50% down, etc. A clear change of character on the monthly or higher time frames. And this way you get it out of the market. All right, in basically changing the direction. Let's say it stay bullish. Okay, then you basically, like shown here, you want to see an impulsive move to the upside. All right, so basically breaking or clearing highs to the left of the market, and you're waiting for potential pullback to capitalize on this case. And in this case, basically what you want to see is a high being taken out. Okay, it can be on an intraday time frame, etc., etc. But if it's on an intraday time frame, then eventually you will get more signals, and you have to look for very specific criteria to add them to basically minimize or make your trading signals much better or much more accurate. In this case, you basically look for maybe kill zones or time zones that we can use to basically minimize the ways where we are hunting for setup, and eventually you will get much better signals this way. Okay, and we have that explained in our previous videos. So once you see that happening, you want to see price return to that same pullback area, since you have seen that the market is continuing the structure to the upside. And then in this case, basically you enter where here, okay, you basically are trying to enter at the zone with eventually entry signals that we all know. Okay, this depends to every trader, and then you look for prices to continue eventually to previous highs or even continuing higher. All right, and one other way of basically knowing or looking for potential pullback would be, in this case, using a Fibonacci. It's very, very simple, but sometimes it can help you. And you look for basically the 0.5, 0.619, 0.786 areas to eventually capitalize or look where the valid retracement areas are, and where you can basically look for long trades or potential pullback plays in this case. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very, very clear for you guys. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment as well. This helps us. And if you like this, subscribe so you can keep watching our videos like that. So have a good one, guys.